Hello everyone, welcome into another video, and today we'll be doing a recap on the golf that happened this past week. So we had the DP World Tour in Bahrain, we had the LPGA Tour in Orlando, Florida, and then we had the PGA Tour in San Diego, California. So let's get started here. So the LPGA Tour, oh boy. So they opened up their season in Orlando, Florida, as always, for the Tournament of Champions. And it was a complete disaster. The way that they really handled this tournament, it was a disaster. So going into today, the temperatures in Orlando was supposed to be somewhere around like the low 40s, and the wind chill was like 20 something degrees. I don't know, but it was supposed to be a really cold day in Orlando, Florida, for the final round of the Tournament of Champions, and yet the way that they handled this tournament was a complete disaster. Yeah, it was a complete disaster the way that they handled the tournament. They had to reduce the from 72 to 54 holes because it was too cold and it was too windy. Like, are you really fucking kidding me? Like, you could have not played on, you couldn't have a Monday finish. Like, your next tournament is not until the 19th of this month, and you couldn't even play a Monday finish. This is a disaster of a decision. What a terrible, terrible decision by the LPGA Tour. You couldn't finish on a Monday? Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you freaking kidding me that you couldn't even have a Monday finish? Instead, you have to reduce it to 54 holes? What a joke. You know, what a fucking joke that they really handled this tournament. Just because just because it is cold. Yeah, it was a disaster how they handle it. A absolute disaster. And guess who won the tournament? It was Nelly who won the tournament. Of course, she has to win. You know, I feel like they might have done this because they wanted her to win. You know, because last season, she did not win a single tournament. And they felt so bad that they had to give her the trophy. You know, like, she had a 3-shot lead. Like, maybe she could have won it if it was a full 72 hole event. But no, they had to shorten the 54 holes just because it's way too cold, or they just wanted her, or they just felt like that she might choke the lead. You know, but yeah, the way that they handled this tournament, man, is a disaster. It's like this was a golden opportunity for the LPGA to put on the spotlight on Sunday. Like this, the final round was supposed to be on NBC, on national television. Instead, they had to cancel the final round because it was too cold. So sorry if I'm repeating myself. But yeah, like this could have been a golden opportunity there for the LPGA to gained ratings in the final round because it was on NBC. And the Farmers Insurance Open, Justin Rose was pretty much running away with the tournament over on the PGA Tour. So this could have been the golden opportunity for the LPGA. And also, there was no football at all. So this was the first Sunday since August that there was no football on Sunday. So what a missed opportunity for the LPGA to really put themselves on the spotlight on Sunday. But yeah, the way that they handled the final round was just a complete joke. And yeah, they were absolutely destroyed on social media. Like they were getting ratio on X. Like when was the last time that the LPGA absolutely got destroyed like this by by their decision? I can't really remember the last time that they got destroyed like this. But yeah, yeah, they really mishandle the tournament. And yeah, this is just what a bad start for what a bad way to start for the LPGA tour. You know, like seriously, you could have not finished this on a Monday. Like you had a little, you had 2 weeks until your next tournament, but you couldn't finish on a Monday. It's like my biggest question for the LPGA tour is why could you not done this? Why can you not finish the final round on a Monday if you didn't want to play on Sunday? Like the weather tomorrow in Orlando is supposed to be in the 50s. I mean, a little more warmer than today, but no, you didn't want to finish. You didn't want to have the final round on Monday because you wanted Nelly to win. That's all you want. You want her to win because you felt so bad that she couldn't win last season. What a joke. What a joke. You know that like the thing is, dude, is that they really need to kiss her ass all the time. Like the LPGA tour in Golf Channel, man, they have to kiss her ass. You know, every time when Nelly wins, Golf Channel goes absolutely crazy when she wins. It's like they worship her, thinking that she's the next Tiger Woods of women's golf. Like they treat her like a god. Like I'm tired of the worshiping, dude. Like they literally worship this lady. Like they worship her, thinking that she's this Tiger Woods of women's golf. Like they treat her like Tiger Woods. Like I mean, she's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I think she's a good player, but she's not Tiger Woods. But I think she's a good player. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, they wanted her to win just to prompt her up, thinking that she's gonna win. Oh, she's gonna win 7 times again. She's gonna win 7 times in 2026. It's like she's not gonna win 7 times. Like they literally want to have her win and hype her up like crazy because they need to run their propaganda. But yeah, like I'm sick of tired of the worshipping. Like I mean, I think Nell again. I think she's a good player, but I don't worship her like crazy. Like, but yeah, like, uh, but I mean, she ended up winning the tournament here. But I mean, I'm not trying to hate on the player, but yeah, man. So yeah, do better, LPGA Tour. Come on, like you're better than this. You're much better than this. But yeah, this is a bad start for the management on the LPGA tour, and they really need to be held responsible for this crap because this was a god awful decision. And yeah, like you should have done this. You should have played golf tomorrow, but no, you wanted to kiss her ass. So yeah, enough of that. So yeah. So we got the PGA Tour in San Diego for the Farmers Insurance Open, and Justin Rose just pretty much ran away with the tournament and won it like 22 under par. So yeah, this tournament was pretty much over on Saturday. Um, but yeah, Justin Rose gets his win here at Torrey Pines, a tournament that he won back in 2019. So congrats to Justin Rose on winning the Farmers Insurance Open. I didn't even watch the final round just because, I knew Justin Rose was going to win. Like if the LPGA Tour decided to play on Sunday, if they were not bitching about it was too cold, then I would have watched the LPGA Tour. But no, they had to post. They have to cancel the final round because it was too cold and Nelly was leading, and they need to make sure that they give her a trophy for this year. But yeah, enough of that. But yeah, Justin Rose ended up winning the Farmers Insurance Open. But yeah, like the final round wasn't really entertaining at all, because Justin Rose pretty much had full control of the tournament, and he ended up winning he ended up winning here today. So yeah, so Justin Rose, he's playing pretty well right now. So yeah, and then Brooks Koepka kind of um took the spotlight here this week because he came back to the PGA Tour from Live Golf. So yeah, Brooks Koepka, he finished 4 under par this week at the Farmers Insurance Open, and yeah, Brooks Koepka, he seemed to not play well at Torrey Pines. So yeah, a golf course that he doesn't really play well at all. So I mean, I don't think Brooks was worrying about winning this week. I mean, he would have loved to win this week, but what Brooks said is that all he really cared is playing all 4 days. That's what Brooks really cared about. And now he's gonna go to Phoenix next week, a place that he loves to play, a place that he have had a lot of success in the past. So yeah, Brooks will be teeing off in Phoenix next week for the Waste Management Phoenix Open. But yeah, Brooks Koepka coming back to the PGA Tour. So yeah, Brooks is now back onto the tour here, and we'll see if he does much better next week at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. His record at TBC Scottsdale is a lot more better. He has a lot of good history with the golf course, so we'll see what happens to Brooks next week. So yeah, Brooks Koepka coming back to the PGA Tour. It was it was a emotional week for Brooks Koepka coming back, and now you can get that you can get that under your you can get that thing over with, and now focus on next week. And yeah, so yeah, Justin Rose wins the Farmers Insurance Open, and then the DP World Tour. We got Freddie Scott Stotts. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. I'm not really good pronouncing names, but yeah, he ended up um winning the Bahrain championship at 17 under par in the playoff with Patrick Reed, who announced earlier this week was coming back to the PGA Tour, and Calvin Hill. Um, so yeah, Patrick Reed lost in the playoffs. Um, Patrick Reed and Calvin Hill lost in the playoff to Freddie Scotts. So yeah, I believe that's his first career DP World Tour win. Um, but yeah, Patrick Reed, man, he's been playing good golf as of late. Won in Dubai last week and lost in the playoff this past week. But yeah, Patrick Reed off to a good start in 2026. So looking like if everything goes well, he's going to come back to the PGA Tour in 2027. So yeah, good start for Patrick Reed. And now instead of teeing off in Riyadh, he'll be teeing off in Qatar. I believe that's where they're headed next. The Qatar Masters, I believe. So yeah, looking good for Patrick Reed so far. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, it's the Qatar Masters, I believe they're playing next week. Yup. So so that will do for the recap here for golf from this past week. And then next week here we've got the Qatar Masters in Doha. They'll be playing at the Doha Golf Club. And then we got Live Golf if anyone cares about Live Golf. If you don't, then that's okay. But I'm just going to mention it here just because some people might care. So yeah, we got Live Golf in Riyadh. So I believe that's a Wednesday to Saturday finish. Obviously, Liv is moving from 54 to 72 holes this season. And that tournament is going to be playing under the lights. So this Liv tournament is going to be played at night. So that should be cool. That should be cool to see here for this week. And then the PGA Tour is at TPC Scottsdale for the Waste Management Phoenix Open. I love that event. I love the 16 hole. It's one of the most electric holes in order of golf. That crowd every year is going to be absolutely crazy, as always. So, yeah, I believe the 16 hole again will be crazy yet again this year, as always. So, that should be a fun event. I do really like that event a lot. It's always a fun event to watch. I know fans just go crazy over the 16 hole. One of the most electric holes in all of golf. So yeah, guys. So yeah. So that will do it for this video. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You like the channel. See you guys next time. Bye.